Tuesday on Rappler. Pope Francis says the Church suffers from a lust for power and spiritual Alzheimer's. A cyber attack brings down North Korea's internet. And right on time, Philippine President Aquino signs the 2015 budget.
Hello, I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. Pope Francis hits the Vatican bureaucracy. He says some in the church suffer from existential schizophrenia, social exhibitionism, spiritual Alzheimer's, and a lust for power. The Pope adds, all these led to an orchestra that plays out of tune. He also warns against greed, egoism, and people who suffer from the disease of feeling immortal or indispensable. The Pope urges the clergy to find a cure to the Church's ills. North Korea's internet went down Monday after hours of unstable service. Some say the cyber attack may be the handiwork of the U.S. to retaliate for the hack on Sony Pictures. Earlier, U.S. President Barack Obama vowed to retaliate for the cyber assault on the film studio, which was set to release The Interview, a parody film on North Korean leader Kim Jong-un. Washington refuses to confirm if it took action against Pyongyang. A world first, a court in Argentina rules an orangutan has the right to be freed from a zoo. The court said Sandra was entitled to some of the basic rights of a human being, and its confinement at the Buenos Aires Zoo was unjust. Sandra has lived in the zoo for the past 20 years and was born in captivity, but zoo officials say they're exploring 2 new homes for Sandra. Zoo officials also say they were baffled by the court's decision. President Benigno Aquino signs into law the 2.6 trillion peso budget for 2015. This is the 5th time the president signed a budget into law on time. Aquino says lawmakers' Priority Development Assistance Fund, or pork barrel, was removed from the budget after the Supreme Court struck it down as unconstitutional earlier this year. He adds, the approved supplementary budget includes 10 billion pesos for the reconstruction of Typhoon Haiyan hit areas. This holiday season, President Aquino tells Filipino families, spend time with each other. He also urges Filipinos to be thankful Typhoon Ruebe victims are able to celebrate with their families.
Lalo naman nagiging makahulugan ng Pasko kung sasamantalahin natin ang pagkakataon upang higit na mapalapit sa ating mga kapamilya. Alam naman po natin, ang pagmamahalan ng pamilya.
He encourages the public to pray for those forced to vacate due to Typhoon Hagupit, locally known as Ruby.
At huwag rin sana nating malimutang magpasalamat sa Panginoon dahil bagaman nagdulot ng pinsala si Ruby, di hamak na mas marami ang nailigtas at ngayon ay makapagdiriwang ng Pasko kasama ang kanilang mga mahal sa buhay.
For the full stories, click on the links on your screen. And for those of you watching on mobile, the links can be found on the titles on the article. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter, which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. Looking at the mood navigator in the middle of the front page today, you can take a look. It's the story that's gotten the most number of votes is this in the middle. Mar Rojas's numbers rise. You see an interesting 19% annoyed and 50% happy. That green bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are happy. Well, that is the wrap for today, Tuesday, December 23, 2014. It's 2 days before Christmas. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Tech Wrap and Talk Thursday. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.